Life is a journey that must be traveled no matter how bad the roads and accommodations. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. You can't change the past, but you can ruin the present by worrying about the future. Life is short and it's up to you to make it sweet. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. The best way to predict your future is to create it. The darkest hour has only 60 minutes. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Hard times may have held you down, but they will not last forever. You learn more from failure than from success. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, be afraid of not learning from them. The road to success is paved with failures. Life doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it's the courage to continue that counts. The only way to grow is to step out of your comfort zone. Failure is not the end, it's just a part of the journey. The hardest lessons in life are often the most valuable. Sometimes you have to lose yourself to find yourself. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. The greatest lessons in life are learned through pain. In the school of life, the lessons that hurt the most are often the ones that teach us the most. The past cannot be changed, forgotten, edited, or erased. It can only be accepted. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. The only time you should ever look back is to see how far you've come. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Sometimes you have to go through the worst to get to the best. You learn more from failure than from success. Don't let it stop you. Failure builds. The harder you work for something, the greater you will feel when you achieve it. If you want to fly, you have to give up the things that weigh you down. Don't count the days, make the days count. Life is tough, but so are you. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. You can't change the past, but you can ruin the present by worrying about the future. The scars of your past are what make you stronger. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Life doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. The best lessons are learned through pain. You have to experience failure to appreciate success. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Failure is a detour, not a dead-end street.